So, don't say hello to me. Pay me for the fact that the internet has committed crimes against me. Um, Being born in the United States does not mean anything. Um, I find that I have a distinct lack of opportunity and meaning in my life, and that is because the United States prison industrial complex is a pseudo social credit system that limits the few opportunities that a person born in the United States has. Who? What? I don't know who that is or what you're talking about. Stop spamming. So, the only thing I am interested in is being paid for the heinous crimes that the internet has committed against me, um, for no good reason, when I am already at a my life's fucking boring. Uh, I'm at a disadvantage in society. And that is because the United States has a pseudo social credit system, that being the prison industrial complex. Um, my life sucks. Uh, I'm at a disadvantage because of the pseudo prison industrial complex of the United States. My life sucks. I have the most VR boxing wins, and yet I'm poor and single. More importantly, so like, the thing is, there's no females offering themselves to me, despite the fact that I have the most VR boxing wins. And that's really what reflects most poorly on the United States, is like, regardless of how poor I am, it's the fact that there's like not any women. It really reflects negatively on the entire world, because like word hasn't gotten around, and word should get around, that I have the most VR boxing wins, the most ranked VR boxing wins, and like women should be like offering themselves to me, and that's not happening. And that really reflects poorly on the entire world. And that's really the core message. That's like the mission. That's like the mission statement of this channel, is that I have the most VR boxing wins. And not only am I poor, but women aren't offering themselves to me, irregardless of the amount of money that I have. You know, I should have multiple women lined up. I should have options, all right? I should have options, and I don't have any options when it comes to women. And like, you know, I shouldn't have to be asking for things. I should want for nothing. Really, that's the mission statement of this channel. That's the core message of this channel. And that really reflects negatively on the entire world. I should want for nothing, given that I have the most VR boxing wins. You know, not only should I not be poor, I should not be single. You know, I should have options when it comes to women, but instead I am basically making pennies. I'm basically like earning pennies, you know, and they don't even make pennies anymore. But like, I'm still in the penny department when it comes to like what I am worth, my net worth. My net worth is basically still in the pennies department, and I shouldn't be making like incremental gains still when it comes to being where I want to be financially, given that I have the most VR boxing wins. And this really reflects negatively on the world. This reflects negatively on the world. Very lacking in the opportunity department as a person born in the United States here. And quite frankly, the world's just not doing its part here when it comes to paying me what I'm worth. So I just don't want to hear it from any of you. I just don't want to hear it from any of you, really, is where we're at. Because I've been done a great disservice by the world as a guy that so nice. We're doing good. So as a guy that so again, as a guy that has the most VR boxing wins, this must be what Olympians feel like, except I didn't even get any like sponsorships or anything out of this. I haven't even gotten any like sponsorships or anything. And as a guy that has the most VR boxing wins, this is really just indicative of everything wrong with the world. This is just very indicative of everything wrong with the world and society as a whole, for that matter. Because really, what did I ever do to deserve the internet committing crimes against me? Me being a victim of the social credit system that is the United States prison industrial complex does not give the world the right to commit crimes against me that go unprosecuted because of the incompetence of the same prison industrial complex that made me a victim of its social credit system. It's already very unfortunate that I was born in Florida. It's already extremely unfortunate for me that I was born in Florida. I've already been cursed by being a victim of being born in Florida. This is what an unfortunate time to be born in the United States. What an unfortunate time to be born in the United States. All of the effort and foolish notions everything, all of the efforts of everyone that was ever born in the United States, or who's had, all of the efforts of the people who have lived for generations in the current version of the United States to amount to living in the current day where we find out definitively that people like Epstein are the powers that be in the United States now. All of the efforts of everything that led to the United States being what it used to be, for it to amount to people of the current day finding out that the actual powers that be in the United States are people like Epstein. That is truly a tragic thing for anyone that has ever gone out on a limb in an effort to better things for the United States. It is quite a demoralizing bit of information. a terrible place to inhabit.